Okay, hey, welcome back. So, I'm not quite out for the count just yet. I probably got like one or two more left in me until I call it a morning, I guess. Yeah, let's do this. We are on chapter 99, A Leader with the Black Mane. So, it might be a Louis-centric chapter here, so let's do it. Let's see what happens. See Louis' take on everything. The two locks of Ibuki's hair. Oh man, Ibuki. Thinking back on it, that's one of the saddest things I've ever seen. Like, a lot happened in the chapter leading up to Louis getting back to Legacy. You know, between Ibuki setting himself up to be gunned down by Free's last moments, letting Louis go. I mean, Free's alive. I don't know if that sounded like he died or anything, but no, you know, it was just a sad moment. And I didn't, now that I think about it, I really didn't have a chance to process everything just because of how fast things were moving. Like it was very climactic build up to all this, right? Everything he did was to get back to Legacy, and Ibuki's gone. So undoubtedly, this is affecting Louis. So let's see. A memento in his memory. I grabbed two locks of hair from his mane on impulse, and I'm glad I did it. Louis. A visit from his father, Oguma. Ogumi? That was Oguma. I've ordered a prosthetic foot of the highest quality that will get you back to walking. That's the first time he's talked since he got here. So thank you, father? A prosthetic foot of the highest quality, a hospital room that's as fancy as a hotel, and he's speaking as little as possible. I see. His dad is just a boss. He has no idea like what he's thinking at all. Oh, he reminds me of mine. Like Louis just doesn't have a clue. It's hard to get a read on him. He's just the type that's just always in control. They have different. I like his antlers. I really do. My father spends money on me when he's either extremely angry at me or when he's proud of me. Yo, do we have the same dad? What the heck? What does this mean? Yo, hold on. See, both of them, both Legacy and Louis are relatable for completely different reasons, and I love it. When I was 9 and I failed to get a perfect grade on a test for the first time, he, for whatever reason, gave me a 500,000 yen bicycle. What the heck? So he doesn't know. Look how nervous Louis is. Oh man, I feel that. Like I feel his there's a lot of anxiety that comes with this scene. Uh, I'm uncomfortable now. I want to move. I want to move on. Let's move on. That's how the male named Oguma expressed his feelings. He displays his complex and mature emotions with statistics and logic. Typical businessman. You're back now. We're going to talk about the future. I have to face my future. For real this time. Alright. First things first, the university you're going to is Galdona University. Your entrance exam schedule has been decided. Thank you for the trouble. The first exam is January 25th. Your physician says you'll have your new foot before then. All business talk. I guess we can't be father and son without being business partners. I feel that. I won't tell you to study. Just be sure you pass the exam. I'll do just fine. Was it eaten by someone? What? Are you talking about my right foot? It was definitely eaten by someone. I didn't want to talk to you about it. You're back, and that's all that matters, but Was it painful? Oh man, I'm tearing up a little bit. Like, he doesn't show it. Like, I said it before, Oguma, you know, he's calculated and he's a logical person and he's hard to get a read on, but this is his, this right here says it all. That's his boy, right? That's his son, and his son's hurt, right? And he was probably scared, and yeah, more than likely he was scared to lose his boy, his son, right? And you can just feel the love right here, especially how this is framed. This is done perfectly. This is affection Louis just never really got, and I believe Oguma doesn't show it often. Look at him. And it's freaking Louis out. Yeah, I know Louis. I know. I feel that too. he. This is probably the first time Oguma's ever done this since he was like a kid. He probably didn't get this treatment when he was a kid, but was it painful? He cares. That's his baby boy. They're not related by blood, but that's still his. That's still his boy. So I feel that. It's so good that they're showing like the other side of the relationship, because what I was scared of when I first got introduced to Oguma, you know, during the flashback, I thought he'd be like this abusive, like, you know, he just wanted, you know, Louis to like take on his legacy and didn't care for Louis as a person, but no, he does care for Louis. He really does. He wants Louis to be his own man, right? He has expectations for him, and they're quite noble. He wants him to change society for the better. We don't really know what that entails or why he wants Louis to do it. Hopefully we get more insight into Oguma's character and his motivations, because all we know about him is that he can't have kids, right? But he's not trying to make an Oguma Jr. too, you know, an Oguma 2. He very much respects Louis' autonomy as an individual and his own strength, right? Oguma has high expectations of Louis. He has faith in Louis, like, he has more faith in Louis than Louis does Louis sometimes, right? And just as he said, Louis has returned to him, just as he said he would. but this face. I know I humored your antics, but I think you went too far. Oh, I'm sorry? I knew it. My father is the polar opposite of him, and yet somehow... What? Oh, he's thinking back to Ibuki. Oh, now that he mentioned it, yeah. They are polar opposites on their approach. Ibuki wore his heart on his sleeve, you know? Whereas Oguma, he keeps his heart, like, chained up in a vault, submerged in the deepest depths of the ocean, where there is no light, or very little light, so, yeah. I like that he's seeing the contrast. Nothing. Thin, slanted eyes with small pupils and glasses. The eyes of an adult who deserves my respect and admiration. Once you're out of the hospital, I'm going to limit your freedom for quite a while. You won't be able to go outside without a bodyguard. I knew it. You'd be angry at me, father. I knew you'd be angry at me, father. Yeah. Let's see what next. I'm Darth. Vader? Oh no, just Darth. I'm Darth, the chief of the Metropolitan Police. I'm here for my monthly report for a big... I don't know what this is. It's probably just a police report. So, it's kind of weird. But anyway, that's kind of weird. So thinking back to everything, Louis gets... Man, now that I think about it, that I've had a little bit of time to digest, Louis gets off scot-free. Now that I'm thinking about it, like, he ran a whole mafia for like months, right? What was it, like 7 months or something like that. He ran a whole mafia, did a bunch of illegal stuff, dropped out of school, and he just gets to go right back to it like nothing even happened. You know, screw the rules, I have money, right? While Legacy is just going deeper and deeper into the shit, like, he can't get it. Like, he's dropping out of school, he wouldn't be able to go to certain colleges, entrance exams will be tougher for him. Like, it's gonna be hard for him to get a job. He can't get married to Haru anymore, or herbivores in general. It's just like, it sucks. Like, seeing the opposite side. I understand why we got this chapter now. Seeing the opposite side of the coin. Louis back on track to beat what he was set up to be in the first place. Right? Because the goal for Oguma wanted from was for Louis to become the Beastar. Right? But it sucks because I know this is going to happen. Legacy's the one who caught the killer. Like, the council meeting, they said whoever catches the killer will be named the next Beastar. Legacy wasn't even on the list. Louis was in the running, though, but he dropped out. So, I'm sure with him back at school, it's going to be Louis becoming a candidate to become the Beastar again, but Juno is also in for the running and she wants to become the Beastar. Now that I'm talking about the Beastar, I want to know how the freaking Beastar is even relevant. We haven't even seen a Beastar, right? It's like this mythical figure we've never seen yet. So, I don't know. It would just be more impactful if we actually, like, had a face to put with the title, but we haven't had that yet. And I wonder if that's going to be addressed because Legacy, well, Louis would be the perfect Beastar because he has that perspective now that he didn't have before. I mentioned that before, like in the earlier chapters I was reviewing while he was with the Shishigumi. Like, he has a respect for carnivores now that he didn't have before. He's lived with them, he's eaten with them, he understands them, he understands that they need meat. That is a biological fact, and that's not a bad thing. It doesn't have to be a bad thing. He's seen what society does to them. You know, like, and it's kind of sad because it's like, if you're constantly being told you're a criminal and being treated like you're a criminal, how can you act like anything else if people are going to see you like that anyway? And that's where I feel like most of the Shishigumi members, they just kind of fall into that category in that way of thinking. You know, how can you be anything else? And I wonder if Legacy's going to go down that path too, because he's eating meat. I haven't seen the consequences for that. Hopefully that gets touched upon. What else? Man, it's just like, it's kind of nuts. Louis back in the light now, where Legacy's going the unknown reaches of space, deeper into darkness somewhere. We'll see. But these two characters are like the inverted. Louis was at home in the dark, but Legacy's always been in the light even though he didn't want it. Now it seems like this situation is inverted again. So we'll see. We will see. Anyway, who's this guy? I'm Darth, the chief of the Metropolitan Police Station. I'm here for my monthly report for peculiar predation cases. Okay. Yep, yeah. What is this? Fruit? Oh, come on. Chapter 12. Page 12. Page 12. Page 12. 99, page 12. Making carrot juice again, I see. Carrot juice. Is he a horse? Or a rabbit? I hate this this job more than anything, to be honest. The alternative is letting the police have... Why am I talking like that? The alternative is letting the police have complete authority for which reports on extreme and peculiar cases, peculiar predation cases should be censored from the public. Therefore, it is my duty to report to you cases of that nature. Okay. Let me read that again. The alternative is letting the police have complete authority for which reports on extreme and peculiar predation cases should be censored from the public. Therefore, it is my duty to report to you cases of that nature. Okay, so that's what he's doing. Is this a garden? That's the carrots. These are carrots. Where are we? Hold on. This is a police station, isn't it? Where are we? Now that I'm thinking about it. Why is he nervous? Like he is. That's a spiral staircase, right? And then we have some exercise equipment right here. That looks like a treadmill. So this guy works out. Eats carrots. I can't begin to understand your anxiety, but this isn't easy for me either. The chief of the Metropolitan Police is still not used to being in my presence, I see. Just relax. Why? Why shouldn't I be nervous? Who is this guy? After all, Yafia, you're the one and only... What? After all, Yafia, you're the one and only Sublime Beastar. Okay. I love my carrot juice. What? That name, hold on, that's my league handle. No way. So this is a... Okay, so this is a Beastar. He's gorgeous. Look at him. Where did I hear this? Okay, I've heard this name before. I try not to spoil myself to things. Where I've seen this somewhere. Where have I seen this? I don't think it was Yafia though. Was it Yafia? No, it was something else. I don't think it was this. Okay. Where have I seen it though? It wasn't Yafia. You're the only... Sublime. He looks gorgeous. Look, why is he blindfolded? He's a horse, right? He is a horse. A black horse. Oh, okay, so this is... Okay, so this is where the title actually makes sense. A leader with the black mane. Got it. So, I thought it was in reference to Ibuki earlier. But Ibuki didn't have a black mane. This guy, horses have manes. So it's in reference to him. Yafia. It's weird hearing my name. Anyway. You're the top leader of the society. You bring us all together. You and no one else. Yeah, that's enough flattery. Does he have an accent? I imagine him with the accent. Just show me the papers. That's quite a drop from last month. You think it's because of Christmas? Can he actually read those papers? Yafia-sama, why do you always wear a blindfold? That's a good question. Why does he wear? Is he actually blind, or? No, he's not blind. He can read the papers. Let me see those papers. He's actually like reading it. Horses have 350 degree vision. Yeah, they can see like all around them. It's kind of like the... Alright, so if you watch Naruto, it's like the Byakugan, right? That's the gist of it. Like, you know how like the Hyugas can... Their Byakugan lets them get almost perfect vision. So it's like what, 350 degrees of vision. It's the same thing for horses, right? I'm pretty sure that that's the inspiration for Byakugan, right? So the reason why horses get spooked so easily is if you're literally in their blind spot and they can't see you. Like say if you're like playing like Red Dead Redemption 2 or something like that, and you see this guy and he's like, cleaning his horse and he just gets kicked because he spooked his horse. It's because they literally cannot see you. Like if you're like standing in a certain spot, and if they can't see you, they get spooked, and you get bucked, you get kicked. That's what happens. So 350 degrees. But why is he wearing that blindfold? Because a horse's range of vision is wide enough to see what's behind them, and it's really overwhelming. Okay, I answered my own question. I watch a lot of National Geographic, but yeah, Animal Planet. Because a horse's range of vision is wide enough to see what's behind them, and it's really overwhelming. Whenever I open my eyes, I'll see that every herbivore around me has a weird look, and then they'll feel like running like hell. I'm saving my eyes until the time comes when I'll actually need to run like hell. That's what it means to have a Beastar's resolve. Besides, I can read papers just fine, as long as I've got it on my hands. What's this all about? A 17-year-old wolf ate his dearest friend's foot? Let's see, what does it say? January 1st, a gray wolf... Hey, New Year's. January 1st, a gray wolf was found under a bridge with blood all over his mouth, along with brown bear with a broken nose and red deer with his foot clearly bitten off. The brown bear was arrested on suspicion of being a culprit of a murder case. As for the gray wolf... Is that really his mugshot? Kennedy Gray Wolf. This happens all the time. Hell, the media will eat this to pieces. Why do you want to censor it? Oh, well, you see, the wolf had the deer's consent to eat his foot. That's what makes it peculiar. There's a chance that this news could cause an increase in predation incidents. That's why they're trying to censor it. That is strange, though. Because I can imagine how many, like, if people got wind of that, how many herbivores and carnivores how many carnivores would try and skirt the rules, saying that, oh no, they wanted me to eat them, or something like that, something along those lines. It'd make it very hard to like prosecute and stuff. So it'd be easy to like fake it, like, I don't know, written documents or something like that. I don't know. It's problematic, to say the least. It's very problematic. So let's see. So this wolf committed predation so he could take down the culprit of a predation incident, and the deer gave him his consent to eat his foot? What's that about? This guy's philosophy is insane. So he fought fire with fire. And he's still a teenager. That sure sounds dangerous. That actually makes this guy quite interesting. It's good that he's still young. Why don't we keep an eye on him, eh? He may look awfully sturdy, but he has a tough road ahead of him. Okay, so that's interesting. So Legacy has the eye of a Beastar, Yafia. That is weird hearing my handle. That is so strange. That is weird hearing my name. Okay. That's awesome though. I like this. I like him already. I like him already. What? Ow, nothing. Okay, so we're back with Lego City. He's hanging out with Haru. I like how they did this. Is a really cool transition where Yafia's thinking of, he's envisioning Legacy, right? We think that he's envisioning Legacy, but this is literally just Legacy just talking to Haru, right? So, and he looks so cool. Look at him. I like this panel a lot, and how he looks when, Yafia's talking about him. Makes him seem cool. Why can't you tell me why you're quitting school? That's just awful. Sorry. What can I do? The police told me to keep my mouth shut about the incident. You've even got more scratches on your face. I'm getting tired of worrying about you. I'm not your mom. I'm sorry, Haru. Look at me. Wait. I committed predation. I can't be touching Haru. This is so awkward. Legacy. I've dug my own grave. I'm back to where I started. Haru, will you still see me after you graduate? Was? Yeah, but I might get a boyfriend while I'm at university. Don't say that. Was that it? That was it? That was it. Okay, so there's a couple things I still don't like. Legosi's still keeping things from Haru. I don't like this at all. Like, I'm a huge advocate of healthy relationships, right? And keeping things from her like this, no bueno, especially since he wants to marry her. Haru's in the dark about what Legosi's been doing this entire time and why he's been doing it, right? He's still treating Haru like, well, not as an equal, which is what Haru really wanted, right? So at this point, even though the option is still is absolutely close to Legosi right now, he's still not ready to get married, right? This isn't even really a functioning relationship, because through most of it, like if you recall, like when they were back at school, most of his time was spent ignoring Haru until they started hanging out again, right? And they started functioning just a little bit better, but they're still so distant, and it kind of sucks. I really feel bad for Haru in this situation, right? Like, this man went off and fought and pretty much fought a war, a small war, just for Haru. Not once, but twice. So there's that. Anyway, that's all I gotta say about that. I hope they don't get together anytime soon. So, it has been fun. I hope you enjoyed this chapter. It's chapter 99. I will see you... Oh wow, chapter 100. Should be fun. I will see you then. Good night.